You ever fake it while getting a BJ?
A little bit, yeah.
Talk to me about blowjobs.
Because you want to be nice,
right?
You don't.
Well, talk to me about blowjobs because I feel like mine are pretty up there.
You're saying you're ranking your ability to? Okay. It can't be. I mean, I think like teeth makes it just terrible.
Well,
and I usually try to, but I'm a very nice guy. You know,
Who's using teeth?
I mean, hey, I can list them.
Really?
I'm just saying.
How's that happen? All you have to do is. A sinus infection too, so I will be snorting into the mic. you know when you are getting over something and you're just like sitting
Oh my God.
And that's the only way to do it. You guys know, right?
Yeah, I guess. Oh my God. Sound like Tony Soprano doing coke. That's what you sound like.
Listen, you should see me give a blowjob.
Oh no.
Lots of noises.
No thanks. Are we recording? All right, good.
Oh crap, that was on record. I'm gonna get canceled.
What's up, Manny? How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm all right.
I'm all right too.
Pretty good now. Feel like we're having fun. Maddy, if you don't know, is a cast member on the show Wildin' Outs. That's pretty cool. We've been on there for a while. Some of you don't know, she also is a babysitter for Nick Cannon's kids.
Yes.
Some people don't know that.
Yeah, so I go to Nick's place a couple times a month, and I, get them all together. It's
very lucrative.
It's like herding cats because there's 13 of them.
It's very lucrative, dude.
When we go outside, I put them all on a leash, and it looks like 101 Dalmatians.
The job's getting harder as
Absolutely.
time goes on.
Yeah.
Now, what's his goal? Is it up to 9 kids now? It's 9?
No,
more.
Like 13, maybe?
Oh, my God.
Can we get a fact check on that?
I didn't. Yeah, please.
Might be 13.
Wow.
And there's always a couple more on the way.
Yeah. Is he trying to just make the entire show of Wildin' Out just his kids?
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure he's having kids to be cast members on the show.
Go for the Black Squad.
Yeah.
Just 6 of his kids. Yeah.
He's like, I be cheating. They're like, we know. Kick him out the classroom. They're like, Dad, we have to go to school. We can't just be on Wild and Out.
Oh, my God.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what the motive there. I don't talk to him about his family.
No. Right.
I go to work. I say, you're gay.
Yeah.
On the
and then it just
episode.
crushes.
Murders.
Oh, my God. And then it's like do they give you like, it seems like at most times it's pretty like low blows they're giving you because you're just like the white lady.
Against me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's like so like, okay.
Flat ass. I call the cops on barbecues. And I put raisins in the potato salad.
Okay.
It's pretty easy stuff.
Yeah, that's basic shit.
But you know what people are going to say. So if you're like, oh, if my ass is flat, then
yeah, right.
Why'd you eat it so much last night?
Or something. Yeah,
that's not what you said when you were fucking nose deep in my pussy last night.
Yeah,
Actually, there's a gay guy on the show too, and he's really good at comebacks because he always knows that they're going to be like, fucking blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, well, that's not what you said last night.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
It's actually, I would actually
get
get annoyed if I was going against him at this point.
That's just everyone's punchline.
Yeah.
It just sounds like everyone on the cast is fucking each other the night before.
Yeah, every, that's not what you said last night. Okay. The whole show.
Oh, man. Yeah, you've been all over, dude. You've been so fucking, it was so funny whenever I saw you after the airport. It's just like you've been through it, dude. You went to London recently. You went to Amsterdam. Tired. It's like you've gone all over.
I fucked up. I went to Amsterdam last week with Bert Kreischer. I don't know if you guys know Bert Kreischer. Yeah. Kind of like a small name in comedy.
That's not what you said last night.
He's like, yeah, I sucked him off too. You guys are like, how do you get booked so much? Sucking people off. Non-consensually.
Yeah,
but
take notes.
So I went to Amsterdam with Bert. I'm still recovering, I feel like. I've never really been to Europe, and I always thought people were being dramatic about the jet lag thing. No, it's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they're 6 hours ahead of us.
And then Amsterdam, you're partying the whole time. You're doing
We partied the
drugs
whole time.
God.
We started drinking at 11 a.m. after I did a red eye to Amsterdam. Didn't sleep because I was like, why would I sleep? I'm so excited. And then we started drinking, and then we went to bed at like 3 a.m. So we were just drinking and smoking, doing shrooms until then.
Oh my God.
And that pretty much set me off for a path of not success. And this is like 9 days later.
I've never
I'm
done.
still recovering.
Yeah, I've never tripped like in another country without just hearing like accents everywhere around me would like throw me.
The shrooms were light. It was like the legal shrooms that they have in Amsterdam, which are called truffles, which I think is
you're supposed to eat them with like coffee or something.
Yeah, I think that's their version of Delta 8. You know what I mean?
It's a truffle.
So you can take all you want.
I don't know why I went English there, but
yeah, you suck. But
I don't even know what the Amsterdam accent. Can you do one?
New
Zealand? Is it? I don't even know.
Take the shroom and it'll make you feel better.
Okay. Wow.
It's not that much.
It's almost like
Bert.
Scottish.
I'm not good at accents.
Bert.
So I auditioned for SNL 3 years ago. No, I'm kidding. But that was a joke.
Okay, all right.
I never
I was
stepped
about
foot.
to be like, wow.
I know that was too real. So now I'm still recovering, and then I got like a stupid sinus infection after, and I'm just like, I just feel like I'm dying.
Did you go to the red light district?
We went to the red light district.
How was that? Because I've heard.
Yeah,
different
so I've always heard of the red light district, and I thought it was like mysterious, like women lying on chaise lounges with like long cigarettes.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a silhouette of a woman, and her outline's like Betty Boop. I thought it was like Betty Boop, and like a Marilyn Monroe silhouette. No,
Yeah.
it's like girls our age.
Okay.
It looks like Instagram influencers. It looks like girls who should be in nursing school, just standing in like a storefront with a red light,
Yeah.
a little window.
Because a lot of people relate like New Orleans to Amsterdam sometimes.
Okay.
And if like New
Do
Orleans.
they have prostitution there?
Yes, of course, but then it's not legal. But I mean, it would be fun.
I go to cities for the museums,
Yeah.
so I really don't know about like drugs and prostitution. Like I love culture. I like jazz. I like a beignet. I'll do like
I don't believe any of this. You just said you're that fucked up you got.
I know. I've never been to a museum.
If they ever did have like it would be funny to see a red light district in New Orleans though. I don't think it would be.
It would be the
appealing.
ugliest
Just a
motherfuckers.
lady, this like chain smoking Marlboro Reds in a fucking window.
That's the best thing about Europe. Even the poor people are hot.
Yeah.
In America? Ew.
Is that true? I've never seen. I guess I've never.
Have you ever been to a casino in the middle of a state?
Yes.
That's the ugliest motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They're radioactive.
Yes.
You're like, why do you have a third arm?
Yeah.
And they're like, I was born in Chernobyl.
Yeah, and they're in a casino that's also attached to a truck stop.
Yeah. And they also have a dialysis machine on them. Yeah. But you go to like a shitty poor place in Amsterdam, they're still fucking hot. That's what I like about Europe.
And you're from New York, though. You're from like.
I'm from Buffalo.
Buffalo.
That's not really.
That's not really New York.
That's not an attractive
They have
people
some.
at
They
all.
have some. Yeah.
There's some ugly
There's some
motherfuckers.
buffaloes in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Buffalo baddies.
Yeah, it's a pretty self-explanatory name. The girls are men, and everyone in Buffalo. The good thing about Buffalo is everyone's so fucking drunk that it doesn't matter if you're ugly.
Yeah, they do. I mean, the fucking Bills videos, where
yeah.
they're just like they're smashing white tables. White
Yeah.
tables must be flying off the shelf. They
Flying.
must be.
Oh yeah, it's like tiki torches in Charlottesville, but it's white tables. Cannot get your hands on a white table in Buffalo.
It's cold as hell there. It's like really. Were you ever like a hockey person? Because hockey's big there.
I guess as much. I'm not like into sports and stuff.
No.
I'm into sports as much as the current guy I'm dating is.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
That's fair.
That's like all my hobbies. Like right now, I'm dating a guy who likes Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Right.
So now I like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, you love
When we
it.
break up, I will never watch the show again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound so pessimistic.
Yeah, you should. Whenever y'all break up, you should be like, I love this relationship, but you know, I'm pretty You should just use pretty sad. Pretty over
Pretty
it.
sad. That's hilarious.
Using Larry David's line.
That's hilarious. History, too. I don't know history or anything unless the guy I'm dating knows history. The
Wow.
last guy I dated loved World War II and fucking the Cold War and shit like that.
Like, you're just like, yeah, he loved Hitler. I don't know.
He loved Hitler. He loved World War II. Which side? Germany. You know why? Because Hitler got that Riz. Hitler had the Riz, dude.
Mustache Riz, dude.
Yeah, he had the Riz. No one wants to talk about it.
He kind of did. I mean, he had like a woman in his bunker for a while, and then so that's a Riz move. If you have a woman in a bunker, that's wow, you had to do some convincing there.
Absolutely.
Especially as not an attractive guy. You had the really
Absolutely.
silver tongue that guy had.
Yeah, he pulled out with a personality. He pulled out all the stops. You know, he was like, "I'd love to meet your mom."
That would be weird for him to have that. I mean, I can't imagine. I've never been. All right, so I'm not a woman. Never,
Wait.
Yeah, I've never had like my pussy eaten, right? But it must be pretty weird.
That sucks. It feels so fine.
Yeah, it's got to be weird.
I want to know what it's like to get a blowjob. That shit looks awesome.
Yeah, it can be fun.
Sometimes I give a blowjob and the guy's like bugging out.
Bugging?
Yeah.
Like,
I want to know what it feels like.
oh, bugging. I see what you mean. Like they're
Like in a good way.
oh. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're like, oh my fuck.
Do you think they're faking it?
No, because they come.
Okay, there you go. I'm just asking. I don't know. That's
within an appropriate time.
That is kind of the funny part. It's harder for guys to fake it.
You ever fake it while getting a BJ?
A little bit, yeah.
Talk to me about blowjobs.
Because you want to be nice,
right?
You don't.
Well, talk to me about blowjobs because I feel like mine are pretty up there.
You're saying you're ranking your ability to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It can't be. I mean, I think like teeth makes it just terrible.
Well,
and
duh.
I usually try to, but I'm a very nice guy. You know,
Who's using teeth?
I mean, hey, I can list them.
Really?
I'm just saying.
How's that happen? All you have to do is it should be tongue and lips.
Well, some people don't have self-awareness, and it's tough.
So sometimes you're making out with someone and your teeth accidentally hit each other.
Right.
Is that like that? Like her teeth?
It is like that.
Or is
yeah.
it like that she'll scrape your dick with her tooth?
Yes.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Damn. I always thought that was like kind of a joke.
No.
Teeth should not be in there.
I agree.
It's lips and tongue.
Yeah, but it's I don't know, it's tough. I mean, I'm sure it depends on also I'm sure the size of her mouth maybe. Size of me, which is not big. So it's you know what I mean, it depends.
Right.
Yeah.
That was not okay. So you fake it whilst getting a BJ.
Because I'm nice. I'm not saying I've done.
Also, you want the BJ.
I don't do that with my current girlfriend. Let's make that clear.
We're talking about the past. Even if it's a bad BJ, you want the BJ.
Yeah. Well, because then it's just it's exciting to just kind of build up the moment. I don't want to just like stick it in now. It's
right.
like I need to like build up what we're doing here.
Right. Dude, I think I got the riz when it comes to giving head.
Did you just find out that word this week?
Yeah, like a week ago. That's what I do. You know when you hear a new song that you like and you play it over and over again until you're done? That's what I do with slang. So Riz will probably be expired for me within a week.
That's fair.
Then it's back to bet. Nah, no cap.
Bet.
All gas, no brakes. Shit.
Bet came from nowhere.
Yeah.
That like so I remember it's always funny too because like I almost always find out slang through other like white dudes that just like picked it up.
That means you find it out way too late.
I do. I find it out late.
Yeah.
Because usually if someone that's like cool or like like a black guy says it, I just kind of don't even question it. I'm like I don't even know. I'm like redundant. I'm like like I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna go with it.
Yeah.
Nice bet. Yeah. But then like a
white
black
guy could come up to me and be like, "Yo, those shoes are knobby," and I'm like,
yeah.
Hell yeah, they are.
Hell yeah.
You turn around and use it.
Oh yeah, I love
believe
anime.
anything they say.
You just confuse it with Naruto or whatever the fuck. But what white guy said, I'm like, what? Bet? I don't know what that means, but it's weird though. I knew a guy who would pick up slang. He would use it all the time. Any like happening slang. Especially like whenever lit was like new, he'd say lit like even whenever it's like, oh yeah, I'm on my way, lit.
Yeah, literally.
like what?
When you're supposed to say okay, he's like lit.
Like way too much, dude.
Are you ready for the check? Lit. Lit. Are you coming home for Christmas? Lit. Lit. How much did you have to drink tonight? Lit.
Were you this is good. Were you cool in high school?
No.
Because we talked about it last night. You were in choir,
so funny.
So I figured no.
No, I was in musical theater. I was in all AP classes. And my friend came to a show last week I was on in Denver, and my other friend was with us, and he was like, was Maddy cool in high school? And she was like, She was known.
She knew Pete.
She goes, she was known. That's what she said. She was known.
She was known. Oh my
That's
God.
awful. The cool people know you, but you're not cool.
She wasn't completely unknown.
No, she was known. She was like, everyone knew she was funny.
Yeah.
That's awful. No, I wasn't cool. I was in too many weird things. I was in plays and musical theater. If you're going to be cool, you have to be cool first and then go into a play. Like there was this hot guy. His name was Luke. Luke Algier. Hottest guy you ever met in your life.
Oh,
well, I guess
out.
I'm talking about a high schooler now, but he had that riz.
Yeah.
And he was cool first and then was in the play. And people were like, oh, it's cool that he's in the play. But you can't be not cool and be in the play.
Right.
Because it's not cool. But if you're cool first and then do something, then it's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do understand what you're saying. If you have to be cool first and then do it, and then it's almost cooler. You're like,
know.
whoa, this guy used to be a quarterback. Now he's in the choir.
It's literally like a High School Musical.
Yeah.
I'm like, Luke, like, you can't just come in here and be cool. Like, we've been out here like being virgins for a while.
Yeah.
And now you're coming in here with your big blue eyes.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're Mr. Proctor in the Crucible.
Right.
It's fucking ridiculous.
And then he's like, guys, we're all in this together.
Yeah.
All
He was
in
like,
this
this together.
That's in the
And I was like, okay, well, you need to get your head in the game.
Oh my God.
So I was not cool in high school.
Me either.
I was bad at sports.
Yeah.
I
was
had
in
a
a
single
death-
mom.
Wow. I was in a death metal band.
Oh, that's not cool at all.
No, it wasn't cool. It was weird.
I had a weird single mom. My town was really rich, and my mom decided to leave my dad's ass.
Whoa.
We moved into like some
Lit.
shitty. It was lit. So my mom and I lived in like some shit fucking ranch house in the middle of like the suburbs.
Ugh.
But we were trash, white trash.
There it is.
We were trash because my mom wanted to be rich, but we couldn't afford a big house.
Right.
So she just bought an Infinity car.
So she just went into debt. Yeah.
Yeah. So we had this massive Infinity
That's usually how
in
it
front
goes.
of the tiniest house ever on
Hell
a gravel
yeah.
driveway.
Hood rich.
Big,
love
literally
it.
the biggest fucking sedan ever. Went like 90 miles an hour. And yeah, she would have like Louis Vuitton bags. And then we had the tiniest house that had like no heating.
Oh.
I'm like, you're disgusting.
Yeah.
You're fucking disgusting.
I grew up in a real old house.
Really?
Yeah, it was like built in like the late 1800s.
What?
Yeah.
A landmark.
Yeah, it was very old. It was right across the street from a graveyard too, which was pretty creepy. There was a lot of weird energy in that house. Whenever we first bought it, it was totally like it was abandoned for like 30 years. Two old ladies used to lived in it, and
Grey Gardens.
they had all their shit still in there. So like it was like old black and white pictures of them,
Really?
just like not smiling. It was
Oh,
terrifying.
it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first house we moved into before my mom left my dad's ass, she had like medieval weapons in the basement. I think her husband collected them.
Full
Like
night
the
suit.
spike ball and shit like that. Shit was crazy. People just leave stuff in houses.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They
And
do.
you're like, that should be illegal
I know.
to leave stuff?
Yeah, well they also like included in the price too, but yeah, it's
What?
I mean
I have no interest
I
in a
just don't want-
crib with a dead baby in
it's
it.
just like energies, dude. They got like they have like old black and white pictures. The furniture is like it felt extra haunted just because of all
Right.
that shit.
Right.
Even though it was like really old house, which was already feel haunted, but like the fact that it was God, and they just had there's so many like stray animals running around. It was fucked up.
What?
Yeah, a lot of stray animals. I had weird jobs too. What was your weirdest job? Like, did
Go
you
back, stray
Sorry.
animals.
Yeah, a lot of stray
Where?
cats underneath the house.
Underneath the house.
Yeah, because
really?
the house was lifted, so
Oh, yeah.
there would just be animals running
Got
all
me
around.
lifted, sifted higher than the
The ceiling.
ceiling. Ooh, that's the ultimate feeling.
Dude, throwback to high school, by the way.
That was a
That's-
good
was a
song.
banger in high
That
school.
was a good Baby Bash, right?
Yes.
Sugar, sugar, how you get so
So
fly.
high, yeah.
He put that out and then dipped.
Yeah, dude.
Literally. You remember that music video? Remember when every music video was just dudes say, for like an R&B or hip hop song in like the early 2000s?
Right.
Remember when we all had MTV hits?
Yes.
I don't know if you guys all of our parents right before we all got rid of cable, like all of our parents got the package. Like I think the cable companies were panicking, so they offered all of our families like the 500 channel.
Yes, and then like the
We
last.
we all had MTV Hits, MTV Gas, MTV Noggin, Or Noggin, Nick Games.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do. I don't remember all the Nicks. I don't remember. I do remember the MTV, like the video
the
channels.
hits, yeah.
Yeah.
MTV hits, and it would play like all those hip hop songs where the guys were just on like a porch in like Brooklyn or something, and they were
Yes.
just singing to girls walking by. That was every music video. You're
Yeah.
like, ooh,
Yeah.
shit. Then you
Yeah.
move to a city. No one looks like that.
Nope.
No girls are walking down the street in Daisy Dukes and stilettos
Yeah, that's fucking fake.
and a baseball jersey.
The country music videos were the worst. Though.
Oh, yeah.
Those are real bad.
Knee deep in the water somewhere. Gonna
I
I want a girl who doesn't talk back. I could write a country album in a day.
Oh yeah, I mean anyone can really.
I
feel
don't
like-
want money.
I think they are.
I
writing them
don't
in a
want fame. I want a girl by my side who remembers my name.
day. Yeah.
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 Dude, Theo Vaughn, who I opened for,
Mm-hmm.
we went to like a country music thing in Pueblo, Colorado. Or no, Grand Junction or something like that. And they closed, and the guy was like, all right, this song's going to get me canceled, but let's run it.
That's so
My
fun.
buddy, he
Oh God.
someone entered his house and with a shotgun, and he beat his ass. So I wrote this song after him. He's like,
Oh my God.
and he's like, and he
Sounds like
goes,
it gets racist so
no,
fast.
no, it literally goes like, if you enter my house, you're gonna get kicked in the mouth.
Okay.
If you enter my country, we're gonna kick your ass out. And the
Wow.
audience was like, woo!
Wow.
Yeah, it got racist real quick.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know about you. I don't think about immigrants that much.
No.
Yeah.
People do spend a lot of
Trans
time thinking
people,
about it.
I
though.
don't think about them that much.
Yeah. It's
Some
usually
people-
guys that work in construction think about it all the time.
Well, yeah.
Pretty much every day.
They're getting their jobs
I
taken.
worked in construction.
I'll give them
dude.
that.
I worked in construction. They talked about it half the time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
If I worked as a moving company,
Yeah.
I would worry about immigration.
Yep. A lot of these like country folks, dude, they fucking worried. Yeah, it's weird, dude. What was I gonna say about country music? I forgot. Yeah, they have like a bunch of songs that like parody songs that have come out recently, where it's like they just sing basically like the most stereotypical lines.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's so funny.
Who?
It's great. They
Who's
have this
doing that?
one. God, I forgot what it was called. It was like Lake in Santa Fe or something like that. I can't remember it. I'm trying to
I
remember.
think I
it,
might
but
become a
it's
musical
really
comedian.
good. Yeah, you just bring up a guitar up there.
Mm-hmm.
You go, I don't care if it's gonna get me canceled. My dad does that. My dad does
Josh
that
Wolf.
all the time. Like I'm like, I don't want. I'm gonna say it, but I might get canceled. I'm
No,
like,
I
Dad,
know.
you don't even
I
have a
know.
job. What are you talking
I
about?
know. I have a joke like that where it's like my family, like, they don't know what they can and can't say. So now they're like whispering races because they don't know if like someone, like my uncle was like, my son's girlfriend, she's, I was like, Chinese? He's like, you said it, not me. Or they like whisper black.
Yeah.
Or they say like African American, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
worse than black to
Right.
me.
I know, especially when they say it sarcastically. It's like, Jesus, calm down.
I know, literally. My dad will sometimes say the N-word, but
Really?
he'll be quoting someone,
Okay.
and I'm like,
He pulls the Rogan approach. I like it.
yeah, and I'm like, you can't say that, and he's like, he said it, not me, and I'm like, wait, what? You know, it's hard to explain to the boomers.
It is tough.
It's
which-
really, to me, it's not that hard to wrap my head around like all
Yeah.
the rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just don't like rules.
Right.
Like, it's a free country.
It's a free country.
I should be racist. That's the part.
should be
That's the whole
racist.
thing. It's in the Constitution to
And
be
I'm
racist.
Gonna collect my Social Security so that you don't have any,
I read the Constitution. It says it right there.
front to back.
It says you people right there. Look
Right
at it.
there.
Oh yeah, I've had a bunch of weird jobs though, and I worked at a barbecue restaurant.
Oh, it sounds awful.
It was so bad, dude. I had this
in
one
Louisiana?
psycho guy that I worked with. Yeah, in Louisiana. This one psycho guy, dude. He was so fucking dumb. He was crazy. I talked to him before. He had like a lot of debt from porn. He had like credit card debt from porn websites. He was so stupid, dude. He was the dumbest guy. He told me one time he would tell me the craziest things. He was like, yo man, he's like, you know what chili dogging is? And I was like, no.
I don't want to know.
And you don't want to know?
I do.
Okay. he goes, yeah, me and my girl, we do this thing. Like, we go, like she has like some woods in the back of her house, and I give her a bunch of laxatives, and I fuck her in the ass till she shits on my dick. Chili dogging.
That's what that's called?
Yeah, that's what they say. And I was like, okay, man.
Done it. A lot of cleanup. I've done it. It's a lot of cleanup.
Oh, God.
What?
Oh,
Shut
Jesus.
up. I'm kidding. I don't do butt stuff.
I had
It's a
same,
hard rule.
Same, and I don't
Doors
know.
closed.
And
Keys at the bottom of the ocean.
It was like he was bragging. And it was just like this weird brag. But he always did this weird dumb shit where he would come off like he was bragging, like with the porn thing. It's like I don't know if you like want your life to be like he liked his life to be in the gutter. I felt like for entertainment purposes maybe. And
I hate those people.
Yeah, it's the worst. And he was so dumb because one time he so like we had smokers there and you had to take the embers out and shit of the smoker and clean it out. And one time the manager was like, yo, you got to go in the back and like throw those dumpsters. They have like a can out there, a metal can. Put them in there. And he went out there and put it in the dumpster.
Oh, no. Gonna start a fire?
And all the cardboard from like the inventory of the day took a blaze, and no one knew. Like, he just obviously like just dumped it in there and just walked back in the restaurant. And then people were like walking in the restaurant like, hey, your dumpster's on fire.
Oh my God.
And we walk outside and the flames were like 15 feet high.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
It was like a real dumpster fire.
I kind of like that guy now.
I was so crazy. and then the manager had to go outside. I saw him, and he took a big bucket of water and threw it, and it was like sink because the fucking metal pipes that like hold the fence in the dumpster was so hot.
Oh my God.
That it immediately made this loud ass noise and just broke the fence.
What?
Fuck, it was so crazy.
You meet some dumb motherfuckers in food business.
Oh my God, insane.
But also smart at the same time.
Very smart.
Working in retail and like restaurants actually made me feel stupid because they were smarter than me in some ways.
Yes.
Like when I worked at Party City, I felt really stupid. Because, like, the stupidest people...
You felt stupid at parties.
Yeah. Because, like, I was like, am I slow? Because, like, I couldn't... But they're really... like, I couldn't figure out the cash register.
Right. They know, like, fundamentals of, like, work life.
Yeah.
But then, like, their daily social
like,
or, like...
Wait, who's our president?
yeah.
But then they'll know, like, everything about
like, no,
the POS system.
yeah.
I'm like, Scott, how are you so good at this?
Yeah,
But
it's like, well, you have to apply the sales tax here.
And I'm like, you're smart, but how? It always blew my mind. I always felt so slow in food, and I worked at a lot of food places. I worked at a pizzeria for a long time in Buffalo called Pizza Inn.
Wow.
Actually, they got sued by a place in North Carolina that was called Pizza Inn, so then they changed it to Clarence Pizza Company.
Clarence.
But we kept calling it Pizza Inn. Stuck it to the man, you know what I mean?
Holy shit.
That shit was crazy. Fuck everyone who
honestly,
works with
just food in general, man. Working with food is like, God, you really realize I was a dishwasher at Chili's when I was 19.
That's awful.
And it was the worst. And I didn't work there long. I worked there for like 6 months or something. But like, damn, I mean, I could never eat at a Chili's again. I did not once.
Right.
I didn't eat at Chili's for years after that. It was just the knowing the in and outs of like how gross it possibly could be back there.
Tell us.
No thanks.
What's it like? Is it all frozen? How does it work back there?
It is a lot of frozen, but there's stuff that is handmade, like the salsa is handmade.
Really?
Yep. The chips are also handmade. Everything, but I'm saying, but like if it's a nice chili, I will eat at Chili's if it's new. If it looks like new, like the location seems new.
Right.
But if it's dated even a little bit.
Or an airport Chili's been
big
there.
No.
Right.
Big no.
I'm surprised that the chips and salsa are fresh.
Yeah.
I worked at a burrito place where we had to make the chips and shit like that. Shit was so fucking boring. You got to stir it around in the fryer.
Oh, I'd eat them too. I'd get so crazy on those.
Yeah.
I'd be eating.
Oh, yeah. Working in food business, that was the fattest I've ever been.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Just popping. When I worked at the pizzeria, you just pop a fry.
Oh, yeah.
You pour their food on the plate, save some for yourself.
That's funny. I did that when I was Uber eating, actually, when I would just ride around. Like, these fries do look good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes I did that in L.A. for a while. I don't know if you know much about my time in L.A., but it was
barely
fucked.
I don't know a lot about you.
That's why we're here.
That's why last night you said, "Are we friends?"
Serious.
I said, "I don't know your last name."
That's true.
You didn't even tell them how we met. Am I bombing your podcast, by the way?
No, you're not. What are you talking about?
You didn't tell your audience how we met.
How did we meet?
In San Antonio.
Oh, that's right. Well, when I opened for you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got booked there. It was nice. I ended up just working and yeah, featured for you.
I picked you. Did you know that?
That's true. I did not know that.
They sent me a list of options and I
Wow.
picked you.
I feel so blessed.
I didn't even tell you. I like to keep men humble.
That's fair. That's fair. That's cool though. I appreciate that.
They said there was girls on there too. I picked you.
Whoa.
And
you're
people
like,
of
nah,
color.
We can't
Can you
do
believe that? I picked you over over the shoo-ins.
you just whisper. You whisper again like your family.
Yeah.
Blacks. Yeah, dude. That's nice though. And then your host, the girl that you brought, she like passed out on stage.
Yeah. So we were in San Antonio, comedy club called LOL.
Yeah.
Great name for a comedy club.
Okay, you're hating hard here.
No way. I'm saying it's great.
Right.
People come to LOL.
That's true.
Cap City, okay.
I love
Okay.
it. Performing there this weekend.
Okay. See you there.
Yeah, see you
Whenever
there.
this comes out in a month. Dude, comedy's kind of getting hard, I feel like.
Why?
I don't know.
Come on. It's all about the LOLs.
Comedy club. So that's where we were in San Antonio. Stuart, girl's name. She's with me. She's my homegirl. She's probably top BFF, one of them up there. She's top 5.
Yeah.
No, top 3, definitely.
Wow. She's moving
Probably
up.
the older I get, the less people I talk to.
That's
on a
that's
regular
everyone.
basis.
That's everyone.
Yeah, so it's like Stuart and then 2 other people. And I'm kind of dating someone. He's still here. Isn't that crazy?
That is
He's
crazy.
still texting me, calling me. I've said some weird shit around him. He's unfazed.
He loves
Isn't that
it.
crazy?
He's just all about the funnies, dude. Just you and Curb.
He's all
That's
about
all
that
he
bass.
needs.
Curb.
Yeah,
I
you and
laugh.
Curb.
I watch football games with him. I'm like, ooh, he was good. I'm like doing the whole rigmarole of like fucking dating people. He repeats stories and I let him repeat them. I don't say you
Wow.
already told me that. I laugh where he pauses.
That's kind
I'm
of like real love right there
yeah,
almost.
yeah, it's feeling real.
Oh my God.
It's feeling real. It's a little overwhelming.
How many times did you tell him the story about Stuart passing out?
I'm pretty good at only telling people stories once.
That's good.
To be honest.
That's funny because I think it's because we repeat so many jokes so much that we really hate repeating stuff.
Totally.
We're like, it's like we keep a mental log of
Yeah.
the other shit we
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, definitely. So Stuart, like, I don't know, she kind of like almost passed out on stage. She was supposed to faint, I think, was what happened.
And she was the host, and she was, she was good all weekend. Like, she seemed fine. And then that one show, she just, I don't know. What was weird was y'all was talking about, because I'm not a superstitious person. Are you a superstitious person?
No.
I grew up around a lot of superstition, obviously, like voodoo and all that crap. But like,
Yeah, you're from the South.
no, but
I'm from the Northeast. We don't have superstition.
my grandma would do that whenever like someone was like playing the Saints or something. She would like glee glee. She would like say shit like that, like to the TV, like giving them bad luck.
Really?
Yeah, she was very superstitious person. But I'm not a superstitious.
We don't
person.
have superstition. Our parents just all hate each other. And
That's true. They believe in dumb shit. But y'all said y'all did something weird with the
this is what
cowboy
happened.
hat.
Although Stuart, I think, is historically cursed. She's from Little Rock, Arkansas. Her like grandpa owned like a horseshoe company. All the money like dried up. It's like weird. She has like a weird. She was cursed. I think she's cursed. Although she's having a good year so far. Just so you know, she did a show at Zany's Nashville. Opened for Hannah Berner. Casey Musgraves came. She loves Casey Musgraves.
cool.
Like the vibes have been good for Stuart this year.
Nice.
But she was cursed, and I think that I put the ultimate curse on her. She said because she brought her cowboy hat to San Antonio, because we thought San Antonio was gonna be like yeehaw.
Howdy,
Like,
y'all.
We
Yep.
thought it was gonna yeehaw.
Yeah, but it's more like, what up, Holmes? Like, it's
Yeah,
more
it's like,
that.
oh shit, we're back at Twin Peaks for our third meal.
Yeah. We did do Twin Peaks.
We got takeout from Twin Peaks. Like the fuck. That was sad.
We're not there for the tits, dude.
No, girls, don't even try it. I'm here for the boneless bites. And those things are good. Extra ranch, please. Yeah. Okay. Checking your phone during your own podcast.
Sorry, I was looking at the next topic.
No
Calm down.
one's texting you. All of your people are here.
True.
Although he does have a girlfriend.
That's true.
CJ.
She calls me Carol in bed, okay?
What's your first name?
Carol, I just said it.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I ain't never met a man named Carol. I'll tell you that much.
I know. I'm the
What
fourth.
are you, some sort
I'm
of
the
Gaylord?
I'm the fourth, actually. So it's a long line of
really?
Gaylords. Yeah.
You're CJJJ.
That's right. JJJJ.
Oh,
Fourth.
wow. CJ Landry sounds like a football player, just so you know.
Well, hey.
CJ Landry up on the 4th-yard line with
Come on.
with a safety.
Come on. I used to sling the pigskin around. Come
Really?
on,
Did you play football?
I did. I played football for a little while.
You have kicker vibes.
Oh, fuck. All right. Kick the
Not a
fuck
bad
out of you
thing.
right now, dude.
They're valuable. They're a valuable part of the community.
Okay. Fuck that.
What?
I don't like what you
CJ's
just
so
said.
defensive. I'm
dude,
obsessed. You can say if you say one.
I got quarterback fucking body. I'm tall. I'm lean.
Absolutely.
I got an arm.
Absolutely.
I
Flag
got
football quarterback.
2 arms. Fuck.
Flag football, no contact. Motherfuckers out here playing squash.
Wow.
Sorry, I had a cup of coffee.
Yeah, wilding out made you fucking mean, dude.
It wasn't wilding
Good
out.
God.
It was not wilding out.
Yeah, that's true.
It was my upbringing.
You got the job for a reason.
Because I got that riz. So talk to me about your quarterback years.
I did, yeah. I quarterbacked for like 2 years. I wasn't great. Had a couple completions though. It was nice. They really believed in me though, and I just failed them every time.
Cool. You're like radio.
I am the white radio. That's what they called me. It wasn't good though. It was not good. I was not very. I got laid the fuck out a couple times.
I thought you were gonna stop after laid. I was like, okay, nope.
no pussy from being.
Yeah,
a quarterback.
dude. I don't know. Watching football stresses me out. Like that Damar Hamlin shit was cray.
Yes.
He fucking died on field.
Yeah, he wasn't a quarterback, but he was a football player.
Yeah. Thank you for clarifying.
I'm sorry. All right, he was a cornerback. I think it was just close.
Cornerback.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Tight end. That's what I am.
Yeah.
That's what I have.
Okay.
We're getting a little distracted here.
We are. What do you think?
Stuart, let me tell you about the.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so Stuart.
Sorry.
Yeah, we thought San Antonio was gonna be yeehaw. By the way, Twin Peaks, the fucking waitresses had fucking braces. I'm like, I'm not going in here.
Oh yes, that's right.
What, braces, no curves. I'm like, what? You guys come here from Mexico with the promise of a degree, and now you're at Twin Peaks College.
Yeah. Whoa, that is
TPC.
They did look young, dude.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah. Well, CJ stayed.
Old guys like that shit though. Old guys that eat there. That's what they want.
CJ stayed with the to-go boxes at a high top table. He's like, I think I'll probably stick around. Food feels hot here.
That's not what happened at all. Fucking liar.
The fries don't transport well, so I'll probably just eat here.
Yeah, I just have a microwave in there.
Yeah. So Stuart brought her cowboy hat, and I think I was wearing it in the room, and I put it on the bed. And Stuart came in from putting her makeup. She was like, "Oh, Maddy, you can't put a cowboy hat on the bed." She said, "It's bad luck. Bad luck to put a cowboy hat on the bed." Is that true? Really? Yeah. Where are you from? Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Wyoming.
Oh, okay. So they got the ranches up there.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. What happens if you put a cowboy hat on the bed?
It's just a superstition thing. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to do it.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
You're also
I
not supposed to wear you're not like if a woman wears a guy's hat, it means they're gonna fuck him. So there's like an unwritten rule with the cowboy hat stuff.
Oh.
Well, if I steal a man's hat in a bar, any hat, it's like, I want to fuck you.
Okay.
Can I take your hat?
Is that a thing? What about jersey swap? I've heard people do jersey swap. Is that a thing? Like they'll switch like a woman, like they'll like switch shirts with a dude. You never heard of that? All right,
No.
never mind.
But taking a man's hat. Okay, so I put the hat on the bed.
All right, scratch that. Fuck me.
I'm like, CJ, you and him swap so we can talk, and
Fuck you,
you
dude.
can produce this podcast
Jesus
now
Christ.
because your Riz is not where it needs to
Host
be.
swap? Fuck you.
Your Riz is not.
You're a hater.
Your Riz is here, my Riz is up there.
Okay,
So,
all right.
So I put the hat on the bed. She freaks out, and then she basically passes out on stage that night. So I think I made that happen to her.
It was I got it on film too. It was
It
crazy.
was
I mean,
crazy.
she started square dancing at one
No,
point.
literally, like she did, like she looked like a horse.
And
Like she goes, "I'm hungry," and then she was,
Yeah. And it was weird. She stumbled a bit, like
yeah.
she went, ooh, 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 and then just darted off stage.
She goes off stage like a sim, like burp, burp,
Yes,
burp, burp, burp.
totally just
drops the mic. 4 seconds later, CJ comes up and he's like, "Give it up for Stuart." Audience has no idea what just happened. They're like, "We thought she was doing a joke."
What?
Like she's fucking
Dude, the crowd in San
Rory
Antonio.
Scoville or something, doing something crazy. Like She was doing normal jokes the whole, like, dating's hard, and then all of a sudden she comes up with some avant-garde, like, fucking leaving the stage bit.
It would be so crazy if she was like, after the show, she was in the lobby. She was like, it was a bit.
That was fun, right, guys? That's how much I can't handle dating. I had to leave the stage. And she went to the hospital. EMTs came into the.
It was even worse. She had to get carted out on the, like a quarterback.
On a stretcher.
On a stretcher.
Literally.
When the show was over, everyone's in the lobby. And she was just like, thumbs
We were
up.
hiding her. She was literally the Damar Hamlin of the show. It was crazy.
People were tweeting thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers,
Three. We were making. I changed my profile picture to a jersey of
Dude, that's just-
3.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Yeah, so that was crazy. So that's where we met. Now we're doing shows at Cap City this weekend.
Wow.
The room is interesting.
The room is good. I like it. I like it. I like a smaller room, honestly.
I like a smaller room.
With a smaller packed room.
Yeah.
Because I would rather that than a big room that's not really full.
It's hard to fill those big rooms. I don't know how people are doing it.
Yep.
I'm like,
It's
huh?
tough. But you're getting there. You're 6 years into comedy, dude.
I don't know how people sell tickets.
Yeah.
I'm so confused right now.
Well,
How do you go from this to like Burt Kreischer Arena? I'm like, I don't think I got the Riz to make it happen. Like I have the Riz, but I don't have the Riz.
the short
you know
answer, I believe, is Rogan. I think, at least for
Oh,
him,
really?
or I think that's what really flipped his career.
Well, the machine, his
He
shit went viral.
That's true. But he was always on TV, right? He was hosting stuff for a
Yeah,
while.
he had a travel channel thing he was
Yeah.
doing. Actually, I don't know if it ever came out, but he's always doing just stuff.
Yeah, he always did do stuff. But I feel like being part of that crew definitely helped.
Yeah, I need a crew.
Yeah.
I don't have a crew. I'm solo. I'm too solo.
But
I need a crew.
You're opening for the crew, though.
Right.
Everyone in the crew, which is good.
Yeah, but they're old. I need like a current crew.
That's you are the current crew, dude. You're working your way to being the current. You're negative, dude. I don't like
Yeah, I
it.
am. I've been negative lately.
Yeah.
Before Amsterdam, I wasn't negative. I think it was those truffles I took. They turned my life upside down.
that
I was
Europe-
positive Patty at the start of the year.
You got the
You would
European
not catch me talking
negativity.
like this. Yeah, absolutely. Started smoking ciggies. It's over for me.
You did a bit last night about body count. How do you feel about that question? Whenever someone like let's say you're dating somebody and they like ask you, that's always a rough question.
In my opinion, it should be like, what's your body count of the last year? College, like who the fuck cares how many people? Because my body count, it was like this. It was like going up like this, and now it's like this. Past 3 years, one person per year.
Right.
Yeah.
It's good numbers.
So who cares about those early
Consistent.
20s people? Also, I was blackout. So we talking consensual or non-consensual body count? Because if you do like non-blackout, my body count's like 2.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember a lot of the sex that I've had.
Blackout count.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should say that on stage actually.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I've had like a woman has asked me that before in my past, where she's like asked me what the body count was, and I was like, I don't know, what was yours? And she said 54,
Mine's up to 50.
and I was like, wow, okay. I was just like, I don't want to answer now. You know what I mean? I was like, you won the game. Let's move on. And she said that she kept them like a list. Do you?
I have
you
a
don't
list.
Wow.
One time I got bored in a coffee shop. You know, my screenplay wasn't really igniting me. And just the letter the, like SpongeBob. And then, so I opened this thing and I listed all the dudes and they just kept coming. There was more and more and more. And I'm like, oh yeah. Oh. Some people I didn't even remember their names.
Oof.
Yeah, when I first moved to New York, I was doing a lot of fucking.
Yeah, you couldn't remember the night either. That was a
Right.
blackout count.
Couldn't remember the night. All I remember is waking up on them and my pussy was aching.
Oh no.
Yeah.
God.
Dude, blackout sex too. When I drink too,
Christ.
like girls are the same way.
Good
Is this a clean podcast? Your room
This
is
is
not
family
soundproof.
friendly.
Your daughter's learning a lot over there. I'm like, so my pussy does not get wet when dude, I'll have 2 beers and I can't get fucking wet. I'm like a dude. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, this never happens. It's really bad. So blackout, like I'm like, I hope you had fun because that shit probably was dry as fuck. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I don't.
This might be
girl,
TMI.
This girl told me that she kept hers on an Excel spreadsheet. That's what she said.
I didn't have
That's
a
a lot.
spreadsheet. I had
That's
like
an
a notes
infinite list.
I had a notes app thing.
You had a notes app?
Yeah, I just wanted to see like what my number was. And when I counted then it was like 40 something.
Okay.
And you kind of just at it mentally as it goes on.
Yeah,
but-
I guess I just think if you're using like software that can also make things into pie charts and graphs, I think it's too much.
You get the pivot table, start organizing them by race. It's good to see. Yeah, dick game. I've seen a fair amount of dicks. Lots of dicks out there.
Now,
Here's an interesting story.
Okay,
My
here you
first
go.
boyfriend in high school, biggest dick I ever saw in my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that's nostalgia kicking in, or
No.
it's just fear?
No, I couldn't know
It's
because
just-
we didn't like each other.
it's just
so
no
there's
doubt.
no nostalgia. I try not to think about it.
Okay.
It was huge. And I already have big hands too. That shit was like, whoa. Look,
Ugh.
ma, 2 hands. You know what I mean?
God.
Yeah, massive. He was 6'5", and that shit was proportional to his body. Big ass fucking dick. We didn't have sex, thank God. Otherwise, I'd be 2 people.
Yeah. What the? But yeah, I guess that's a bad thing, right? It's not like you don't want that. I'm trying to make myself feel better here. You don't want you don't want a massive.
That's me talking about like a hot Instagram influencer. I'm like, it's bad to be fucking
God, that hot.
hot body.
No.
No.
No one wants that.
Like Alex Earl.
It's too
Ugh.
much. Yeah, because then you're like in your head and like, do they like me? Or-
Yeah, exactly. Now I know like if someone's with me, they like me. You know what I mean?
Yes. I'm a type. I'm someone's fetish or something.
Absolutely.
Ugh.
Dirty girl.
But you don't. But were you always? Did you always watch porn, or you watch? I don't think you don't talk about porn on stage.
Nah, I kind of only gotten porn recently. Porn for me is like, I'll be like having like a lull and I'm like, oh yeah, porn. Then I'll watch it. Never really
Yeah.
got addicted though.
Right.
Kind of only started. I don't really watch it. Sometimes I watch it to like get juiced up before like I know I'm gonna hook up with someone that night.
Yeah.
Cause I'm on Lexapro too, so I have a slower sort of sex drive.
I feel like if I was just a woman, I would hoe the fuck out.
Really? It's
Just-
not as fun for girls.
I don't know, man.
To have
the
something
money is so
inside-
good.
What?
The money,
Like OnlyFans and stuff?
yeah, all that.
Yeah.
It's just so. It's gotta be good.
I think
Unless
you're
it's
forgetting
not.
about the emotions involved with it.
Yeah.
You're removing a lot from
Right.
the brain when you say
That's true.
there's a lot involved.
Well, I'm
I think it
assuming
can-
I'm a woman. I'd be removing. Okay. All right. Sorry. So sorry. That was a joke. All right. Oh, anyway.
Zing. CJ, you're murdering.
I know. I'm doing so well on my own pod, dude. God, I'm such a good.
Who was the last guest?
We usually don't do guests.
Oh,
Yeah, you're like kind of the first guest.
you go solo?
I know. I usually Kyle's here. He's
Where's
at work
Kyle?
right now.
Oh,
Yeah, he's at work.
I don't get to meet the co-host?
No. Maybe if you're down to do it, Moon Tower, we're gonna be doing it again.
Yeah, I would do it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have Kyle this time.
Okay, cool. Done.
He's funnier, so that'll be good.
No way.
God damn it! What time? Where are we at?
Yeah, what are we at? Okay.
Oh, that's great.
Thank God.
Perfect.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm literally joking.
All right. Well, if you're still listening to this, check
I'm
out me
literally
and
joking.
Maddy. We're gonna be doing shows at Plano House Comedy next weekend.
Oh yeah, when does this come out?
This should come out either today or tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so come to Plano next weekend.
Yep.
Bumfuck.
And then
House of Comedy.
It's actually not. It's in the Domain area. It's like a very like a high.
I've literally like 4 tickets sold. That room is huge.
So please come out.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
Why are we booking people for 5 shows in
Oh,
a 300-person
God.
room when it's obvious that I can do a few shows
Yo.
in a smaller room and sell them all out?
What is
so
the
then
deal?
why do you
They do that for everyone
why do
in
you
that
do
room.
that to me?
They do that for everyone in that
I
room.
hate
I don't
that.
know what that is about.
It's probably just their offering
Yeah.
for they probably just know like people just come in. It's just like
Right.
a placeholder.
And then your agent's like, sure, yeah.
But it's like these of 3 to 4 shows in
Yeah.
a smaller room sell out. That
Right.
looks amazing. You can't even post pictures from a Plano club show because there's so many. You have to like angle it so it's like
Get
Maddie's
the-
one head in
the
it.
back to the
Yeah,
head of
yeah,
one guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else do you want to talk about?
I think
Probably
that's,
do a few hours like Rogan.
Yeah.
I
We
brought
got-
I brought a cigar.
I figured we'd get into science now.
I love science. Okay, what's the latest science news I heard?
I heard something about the NHL. They're trying to do like they're trying to get more woke. That's like a new thing.
What?
Yeah, they're trying to get like hockey to be more woke right now.
How?
They're doing like games where they're like passing out like
Well, you know the
pride
NFL is
flags.
woke because I always forget that we have to end racism until I watch an NFL game.
I know that's true.
I'm like, oh, guys,
Guys.
we have to end racism. Every time the Eagles get a touchdown, I'm like, okay, and racism.
I just want a jersey that says we're all together.
Yes, seriously.
And then but no, it's just weird to like try to make a sport where it's just all like the whole thing is just straight white dudes.
Yeah, I know.
They're trying to make it like woke,
There's
like
no black people.
they're
in
trying to make it
NHL.
like gay and woke, and it's like no, it's all a bunch of like they're gonna have like a drag brunch during the hockey games. It's just like no, they're not.
Oh my God,
But
you
that'd be
scared
great.
me.
No,
Yeah.
they're doing like pride events though. They're making it
Okay.
like they're passing out pride flags.
They don't need to do that.
I know and there's a lot of backlash.
It's all money
There's so much
oriented.
backlash.
I
Dude.
know. Well, men don't want sports ruined.
That's true. Come on, what the hell? Guys can't fucking ram each other on the ice anymore, and it's not gay. Come
Now they
on.
ram each other in bed. I don't want to see that.
No. It's really not a lot of people in the South that are in the hockey.
No, it's definitely a
It's crazy.
northeast
bro.
thing.
Y'all are crazy.
Canada.
Some people are real crazy about hockey in like Boston and shit, though. I don't.
Hockey games are fun. I like them. They're cozy. Get a hot chocolate. Can I get a hot chocolate? I got on the jumbotron at the Sabres game once.
Have you ever tried going on stage and doing like a British accent or something, and then like doing that for like 5 minutes, and then like doing all your jokes in just like a hardcore British accent?
Never thought of it.
Because I feel like you'd pull it off so well.
Really?
Yeah, like you look like
You really think so?
yeah, yeah. You got
All
the
right.
face for
Well, here on White Trash, I can't do it. British accents are hard.
Are they? I feel
I
like that's
think
one of
so.
the easier ones.
But I think if like Irish, I've gotten pretty good at because I have a few Irish friends now. So if I hang around people,
Yep.
I can kind of pick up on their shit. So like, I'm really, really good at like just like my mom. I can do an impression of my mom because I know her so well. But I can't just do like an Irish accent or an English accent
yeah.
unless I had a British friend. But I can do Irish more. Talk a little bit. I'll see if I can do an Irish accent.
An Irish accent?
Yeah, just ask me a
ask you
question, yeah.
anything. Yeah. How do you feel about the show last night?
I thought the show was great. I liked.
Okay, yeah, you suck at it.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, that was a terrible question.
well, I thought you were gonna go into it. All right.
Well,
Well, okay. Describe.
Ask me a better question.
All right. Describe your favorite place to shop.
Favorite place to shop is probably the bodega down the street from me because I have Lucy's.
There it is.
And with the Lucy's, you can also get a Diet Coke. Go home and smoke a fag.
Do an ad for Lucy's right now.
Lucy's at your local bodega. You can get one for $2 and smoke it outside. And you won't feel like you have a smoking problem because you're just smoking one at a time when you're a little bit hammered. You go back to the bar, play some poo.
Pew. That was killer. Hell yeah!
I have
Thanks.
a lot of new Irish friends.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They don't have to have red hair, right? Is that like that's like a stereotype?
If
I don't know a lot of
yeah.
Irish people.
I know a few because there's a few new Irish comics in New York City. They're all trying to come over and get their visa.
Oh,
I have an Irish friend, Aaron McCann. Shout out. We just did a show in London.
I do know one. David
Right by-
Hill, I think his name was.
I know David Hill.
He lived here.
I met him at the Creek in the Cave.
He lived here for a while.
He was like, "You're really funny. You talk really really fast on stage. You've got kind of a cadence that reminds me of like David Hill.
You do talk fast on stage,
I know it freaks people out.
and it's funny because I don't talk fast on stage. I feel
No,
like
yeah, you're slower
I'm slow.
mentally, but
Yes,
I think I need to slow it down a little bit.
maybe.
Yeah, when I was in Amsterdam,
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
fucking
and I slowed it down too.
Adderall energy up
No,
there.
I just had to stop doing coke.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
No, I do talk fast. I have to slow down.
But how else are you gonna snort that way?
I know. Do you guys snore? You do? You're a big dude.
Yeah.
Your organs like don't know
Yeah.
each other.
They're long distance, dude.
Literally, the liver's like, "Yo, you awake, stomach?
You up, fam?
Get to work, dude."
Yo, can you keep it down up there, bro?
You ever see like a really fat person? You're like, "How's that work?"
Oh, it's sleep apnea machine. That's what it
How's
works.
that work?
That's how it works.
There's like a huge guy on Wild 'N Out. His name's Big Mac. He'll fall asleep anywhere. He'll fall asleep while we're filming. I'm like, bro, wake up. You never see him eating.
That's true.
I know the fattest
I know a lot
motherfuckers.
of
I
fat-
never
I know-
see them eating.
That's so true. I know a lot of fat comics that never see
I
them
never
eat.
see them eating.
I see them post about eating though a lot.
Yeah.
They'll post about eating.
They probably prefer to eat alone because they
Yeah.
don't want to shock everyone.
That's right. Like, whoa.
We'll be
Get
eating
another
lunch,
one.
still do a water, but they probably go home and demolish like 10 pizzas.
Just little Debbie's.
There was this fat guy I used to know, and he was like, they start breathing heavy out of their mouth when they start talking about food. This fat guy, he's huge. He was like, you got to get the fettuccine Alfredo pizza from Domino's.
What's the fattest thing you do? Like, it's like you're like, wow, I'm going crazy right now.
Probably like ordering multiple things from Uber Eats at once.
Like from different places?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
The guys to go like multiple stops?
Yeah. Or no, just like two things. You're like,
Two separate people.
you order Thai, and then you're like, I kind of wanted a sandwich. You're like, bring the sandwich too. And then you make them race, see who gets there first. And you're like, the sandwich has won. Thai for dessert, baby.
Oh my God.
That's probably the fattest thing.
What a New York arcade game to play.
Yeah, it's not kind of fun. You're like, Fahim is in the lead. Uh-oh. But Muhammad's got that e-bike. That's a funny bit.
Yeah,
That's a funny bit.
That's great.
Came up with some bits on here.
There you go. That's why.
What if we do some new jokes tonight
Let's do it.
and talk about them
I'm down.
afterwards?
Let's do that.
I'll try the Uber Eats one. Because I used to be heavier, so I think I can talk about some fat people tendencies.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't like when I talk about like being fat because like
You're
I guess
skinny.
I'm not now. So
Yeah.
I think I have to talk about like how I once was.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would lower the blood
yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be like, I'm disgusting. And then like a white girl will be like, I think you're pretty. And I'm like,
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Shut up!
Just crack on.
a white bitch with white wine. You're like, oh, it's about to be a fucking night. Everything you say, they're like, woo. I'm like, stop with the wooing. A white woman wooing is the
It's
worst
so
thing
bad,
for a
dude.
comedy
God,
show.
it keeps happening.
There was a
too.
couple of them last night.
Oh, they're right by the stage too.
Hate.
That's the worst part.
Hated those bitches.
Oh wait, but that it was funny with the girl with the team sausage, and
Yeah.
because you said something about her being lesbian. It's like, yeah, it doesn't say team roast beef on it.
That was funny.
That was funny. That was really good.
I was funny. Yeah. Good times.
Yeah, it was
okay,
good
so let's do
times.
new stuff tonight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
let's
bring a
do it.
piece of paper. I don't give a fuck.
Okay,
Sometimes I'm like, I gotta give them a good show. They don't care
Yeah.
if you have a piece of paper,
that's true. They don't.
Right?
They know you're working up there.
right?
They know you're a professional.
Yeah, dude. I
I'm
got a
on
fucking
TV,
touring
so-
company. Yeah, I'm TV. I'm raking in that cash.
Yeah, you should. You're just in like a 50-seat room. I'm
Literally.
fucking rich, bitch.
Thank you, Austin.
But thanks for doing the pod.
Thanks
dude.
for having me.
Yeah,
it
this
was
was fun.
awesome.
We'll do it again. We'll do it again in April.
Okay, down.
Later.
Peace. Did I bomb?
Nope.
Okay.